Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So those who are watching this video around the time when I posted it, I would say give it a week or so. You can still go onto my community section and comment what is the area of your life that you need guidance for, because we have reached over 10k subscribers by this time, and I'm giving 3 readings for you guys away where we're gonna touch on general guidance or something that might be on your mind to kind of clarify where you're heading towards to, or to give you advice. So all the comments that I'm going to be choosing from is on the community section. If you don't want to share your concern, you can message me on Instagram, which is @ۋ𝒂𝒑𝒒, but instead of Q it's number 9, the same like on channel. Okay, so today we're looking at a reading called what is behind the scenes, what's kind of hidden from you, what you don't see happening. And we're going to be using a beautiful deck that April has gifted. It's amazing. It's called, let me show you if anyone wants to take a look at it. The artwork is amazing. It seems like there was charcoal or pencil used. I'm going to be channeling from these cards because these are not 100% tarot. There is more depth to it. So what I want to do today is to truly channel events or what is happening behind the scenes, and that's how this deck is named. So if you want to take a look at it, you can, and the descriptions are very interesting too. So there is also keywords as usual, reversed, and description of an author. So that's that. Let's get into your readings now. Pile number 1 is on this side, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. I'm gonna take my phone out of the holder and I'm gonna show you all of them from close up. So for pile number 1 we have this stone over here. For pile 2, it doesn't show but it's greenish. Wait, let me pick it up. For pile number 3 we have this stone over here. And for pile number 4, we have a shell. So take your pick, stop the video if you need some more time, and I'm gonna see you in timestamps. Hello pile number 1 people, so let's take a look at what we have for you. This is gonna be a chill reading. I'm just gonna be channeling things for you. And we'll also be using the vice versa tarot, where we have images from both sides. And these talk to me when it comes to this reading, what you don't see coming. For you guys, it's all about relationships with friends, with your chosen family. I don't know why I'm getting this. For pile number 1, I'm seeing you might see things a bit more clearly when it comes to your friend circle. I more so see 2 people who are a soul tribe, and the third person somehow, it doesn't have to be only friendships. The third person seems like they're trying to match the vibration, but they're not on the same path. So these 2 people are on the same path, and the third person seems to be trying to match it. So it can be you or it can be someone else. This is saying that person is a passenger. They don't have to hold on to the same circle if they don't want to, because sooner or later it's gonna be time to move for them. And I don't see any drama or anything here. I'm just seeing a need for understanding that the third person doesn't belong there. This is very interesting how it came through. I hope it's making sense for you out there. There's also a need, what is happening behind the scenes, as if universe will be showing you the true faces of people, but more so I'm getting that in a positive way. Someone will express their feelings for you, how you've inspired them, and how much you've changed their life. There is a very strong connection for pile number 1 with a person. Doesn't matter who that person is for you, what kind of relationship you have, but it's saying that person had to come into your life for a reason, and that person is evolving the same way like you are. Even if there might have been distance between you 2, would it be emotional or physical, you have gotten back together, or you will. Because this person, as if they are there to stay throughout your life, it can be on and off, and I'm very strongly sensing a friend of some sort. As if, you know, I'm seeing like two little pieces of gold, and they just vibe together. So there is a need for appreciation for that person, and this is saying inspire one another and keep being inspired. It's lovely. This energy is really lovely. I'm also seeing two people where one person is more into spirituality, and they somehow are helping the other person to grow that way. So you might find a person around you who is a teacher of some sort, someone who calms you down, someone who makes you think differently. And this can be the person we talked about before, it can be someone else. This is all about connecting to people here for pile number one. Pay attention to how many people came into your life throughout the past year and what kind of impact they had on you. It's all about cherishing connections. This is saying you might have not realized how much some people, I'm seeing two specifically, have came in your life and changed everything around. And this is saying there's going to be more people like that coming your way. We are giving you a break right now because you need to be with yourself, focus on self, but those people who are your soul tribe will be coming your way, and these will be new connections. And more people from your past life are even coming your way. This is very interesting. And I just smelled incense, and I don't have anything burning here, so maybe some of you have it in your room. I don't know. Let me have a sip of a drink and let's continue. What is happening behind the scenes for pile one? Let me adjust the camera for you. What is happening behind the scenes for pile one? I kind of want to pull from steampunk too. This was kind of last decision. I wasn't meant to be pulling from this deck, but I want to be a little bit more specific. Which area of your life you don't see changes happening in just yet? Which area of your life are we talking about? We have rest or illness. So this is saying that you, and it makes sense with the hanged man here. This is gonna be, it's saying there will be a period of rest for you. Use it wisely. For some of you, this has happened already. And we have yearning and abroad. Yeah, as if you will have this time, this is saying, of rest before you go on a journey. Yes, and I think that journey has a very strong connection to your authenticity, individuality, and independence. By the way, music is loud on purpose. This music truly helps me connect. Whoever will be asking, it's called Dance of Life, relax and fantasy music for relaxation and meditation. And it's by a channel called Soothing Relaxation. So what I see for pile number one, so what you don't see coming just yet, was being woven behind the scenes, is adventure. Living in a different place and making your dreams come true there. It might be difficult at first to get used to it, I'm seeing here, but you will make it work, because you are someone, you need to understand, and this is saying you are someone wherever life puts you, you're gonna find your way out. There is the saying, you know, there is no problem without solution. So that's what's happening here. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Pentacles. We have 3 birds as well here. You are going forwards a freedom. And that freedom for some of you has to do with your business, you know, working in a job that you truly love, or working on a project that you truly love. For some others of you, this is freedom from maybe a location where you're at now. Maybe you feel like it has already taught you everything that you could learn, and this is saying there is going to be a new shift happening, a bit like this lady. It seems like she's flying over the water over there, right? So there is some kind of a shift, physical probably shift happening for you. So I would say, yeah, you see, I wanted to talk about the Knight of Cups. It's like a person is waiting for you to make the first move. There is someone waiting for you out there, very connected to this trip. A person is waiting you to take this leap. This is saying it might not be the time just yet, but you will know when. This is saying as if they are observing you making your dream come true, and that's when they are going to greet you. See what I mean? Someone is gonna greet you walking into the new life of yours. This feels like a movie for me, honestly, right? So someone is gonna be approaching you in that trip, in that journey, that new location, and you're gonna find yourself, you're gonna be a different person, guys. I don't even know how to put it for you. It's like you are discovering more traits of you, your authenticity, once you move abroad or you travel or you move to a different city, because you need rest. For now you need rest, this is saying, and some of you might need rest from the current life that you are living. So this is saying it's all in your hands. You can have a completely different life, but first off you're gonna have to start walking towards your dream so that this person can greet you. As if someone is waiting for you out there. So if you're being drawn to a different place to travel or to live in, this is saying as if someone is waiting for you out there. See, and we have Phoenix here. So you are completely shifting your life. But again, guys, as I'm always saying, this is all in your hands. You can listen to this and think that universe will make it happen, but you have to do something about it. So I think a lot of you have chosen this pile and you're really hard workers and you already have made plans, or you just change your location. Let's see what else here. How will your life look like once you do so? I keep hearing, don't be afraid to be put on hold. Don't be afraid to be put on hold. Don't worry if things are not happening at the time frame you want it to happen. This is being orchestrated, and I know it might be frustrating for you, but everything is going to happen at a time where it's most suitable for you. Because if this will happen much quicker, you will not have the satisfaction and the fruit of labor that you're supposed to have. And I keep seeing a person coming towards you, and that person has some magic to them, which I really like. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Cups. Someone from your probably past life, someone you have known before, a soul tribe member, probably. We have the Emperor. So this is someone who seems to have their life very structured, who has a lot of knowledge. I'm seeing a sun as well, so they might be Leo, or they might be fire sign, because we have fire here all over this reading. A bit of water too. Yeah, some of you might have to go overseas even, because I'm seeing water, or to live in a place where there is more water, or not too far away there is a lake, or there is like a stream or river. It's interesting because I dreamt of river today, and it was very beautiful. So what will happen for you then? I do see like you will be putting in effort in order to wait for the result. But what this is saying, what you don't see happening once you'll be doing that, just remember that if you sit and stare at that tree full of pentacles, those pentacles will not grow faster. So what you have to do is to, once you planted a seed in one place, right, focus on maybe a different plant that you want to plant for yourself. That's when everything will move very smoothly for you, and you will not be waiting. So if one area in your life is a bit stuck right now, this is saying focus on the other plants, plant other plants somewhere else. And that's very important for you guys, and not thinking that everything is on hold, but once one part, love life or your career or emotional stability is on stop, maybe you're chaotic, this is saying focus on something else. Do not pressure yourself to overperform. Your focus is being shifted towards somewhere else once that is on stop, right? So I imagine like a vision. You're playing a game and that game freezes completely and you have 3 more different games to play, and you just, you can choose to sit and wait for that to reload, or you can join a different game and maybe meet different people there even, right? So that's what I'm seeing for pile number 1. I mean, that was very interesting, very unexpected reading. I hope this made sense because that was quite a story here. Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to join our tribe, you're welcome. And tribe, love you as always. Bye for now. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 2. So let's see what we have for you. I'm gonna be purely channeling from this deck, so let me tune in. Damn, someone's smoking weed from this pile. And I think for some of you it's for medical reasons. Now, I don't know why I'm hung up on this. I want to talk about it a little bit. I know it's not legal in every country, but for one of you out there, this is a bit tough because I do think that there is maybe or mental illness or anxiety or depression or maybe really strong period cramps or chronic maybe pain that you have, that CBD oil would help out. But the proper one, not the one that we can get here in Europe because it's illegal, which is a shame because I think that has a lot of healing properties to it. I don't know if you watched a couple of videos. I don't remember the illness that this man had, but this is very rare illness. Let me know down below if you know about it. It's much worse than migraine. It's as if this person's head is about to explode. They cannot physically take the pain. And once they were prescribed the CBD oil, he could or either smoke, or ingest it through mouth. That completely stopped it. So this was his lifesaver because this guy was nearly ready to kill himself because of the pain that he had to suffer. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This is maybe for 1 or 2 out there. For you, I mean, you know your laws, but maybe you could find herbal substance of some sorts, not necessarily what I'm talking about, that could cure your disease. And that's not only for those who are maybe suffering of an illness, it's for those maybe who need to find peace before sleep, to find a really good tea, or how it is in nature. There's an herb for every illness out there. The way that universe, the planet was created, the earth that we have, that picture on, I think I found it on Facebook. There were comparisons to, there was broccoli showed and lungs next to it, and broccoli is really good for lungs and they look the same. So I'd say pay attention to plants because there is something in plants for you. And as if universe would like you to maybe connect to earth a bit more, or to find or to better your health. I'm not saying that you're sick, but we can always get better, right? Be healthier. There is a plant for you out there that is kind of waiting for you to discover it. This is so strange. Even if you need maybe a kick in manifestation, find out which plant you want to have in your room for that. If you want to sleep better, take a look at mint. There are a lot of ways to go about it, but I think you're gonna find it very magical how a simple thing like that, you would think, right, can sort out a couple of issues instead of looking for other solutions. But I'm not a medic, so I'm gonna leave it there. Use your judgment. Another thing, what I'm seeing here, it seems like what you don't see also, for a lot of you, you come from a very ancient place. Your past life might have been in maybe Arab country, I'm seeing east, somewhere where culture has a lot of heritage to it. And it's almost as if your ancestors, pile number 2, would like you to connect with them because they have a lot to say. They say you already know a lot, but there is more that we would like you to uncover. As if they would like you to uncover the abilities that you have with you. So your soul knows, but your higher self knows, but you have to kind of take it from up there, I'm hearing. Take more knowledge, uncover your abilities. You are manifestors, pile number 2. You are magicians. You know much more subconsciously than you accept. Does it make sense? There's also something here. Look up the meaning of a honeycomb here. I don't know why, because I'm seeing that. I'm seeing bees and I'm seeing honeycomb. So take a look at the spiritual meaning of it. There is a message for you there. But you proper shamans, pile number 2. Damn, yes, we have sage. Now, for some of you, what you don't see happening, your ancestors or your spirit guides want you to clear your space. For some others of you, they want you to take a walk in the forest. Take a walk in the forest and pick up, this is interesting because that's what I did last time, look. I don't buy Palo Santo because we all know that it's kind of heritage, right? But what I do, I go to the forest and I pick up pieces like that. And forest holds so much energy. You just have to stay there and maybe bring a piece of wood and use it as instead of maybe sage, if you would like to, use it for cleansing your space. I'm not saying that there is, caca, as I say, energy around you. I'm just saying that it's going to help you out to see even clearer or hear your ancestors clearer. This is a very spiritual pile. And take a look at, which tree, which branch or which piece of wood you're going to be bringing home. Take a look at the spiritual meaning of it. Because every tree has its traits and its meaning. Whew, that was intense, guys. Let me have a sip of a drink and let's continue. Now, there's something here with mushrooms for you guys. I think you should rediscover mushrooms again, maybe in your meals. Let me see a bit more. What is hidden from you, what you don't see? This is very spiritual. All of this is very spiritual. What you don't see is that you have much more to offer spiritually than maybe you have discovered so far. You are doing great. This is saying this is your pat on the back, but there is more to you than this. I keep hearing there is more to you than this. Keep growing, keep evolving. And it seems like your spirit guides or your ancestors are super, super proud of you, how well you've done so far. Ground yourself. Nature is your answer, this is saying. Would it be health-wise? Would it be grounding-wise? Would it be answering your questions? Nature is the answer. You'll find all your answers there. If you feel chaotic or if you feel like you don't want to be at home, go out there. Let's ask Kipper deck which area of your life will be changing. We have theft. Yeah. So you know what I see with the theft? Do you remember how I said for a lot of you, I don't see that there is bad energy around you? For some of you, I do see that that theft is someone who's taking your energy from you. So it can be an actual person in 3D, or it can be maybe a spirit around you that is not that is just latching on your energy, and that happens a lot. I think a lot of us have that, and this is saying maybe from time to time cleanse your space. And don't freak out because this is not something like, from movies. I bet all of you know about that already. But I'm just saying for those who are a bit more sensitive, we do have spirits next to us. And they're very different. And some of them are just living off our energy. They don't have to do anything bad or freak us out or be like a prankster. This is just about you maybe letting them go. So use osage or use maybe a piece of wood that I talked about. But I'm hearing it has to come from the forest. So anything that comes from the forest that you feel like you're drawn to, and you could burn as a part of a clearance. And after you clear it, it's saying burn something that is replenishing the good energy. So I think it's called is it the wheatgrass that does it? I'm not sure. It might be. Let me know down below, guys. Advise each other. I forget, honestly, what area in your life will be. Now with theft, I'm also seeing that you will be getting what was taken from you or what was postponed. That's what's happening behind the scenes. Specifically when it comes to a young spirit, a person, it can be a young female or a young man. Every time I see a young man or a young woman, I would say below 40 years old. That's how I imagine them. So this person, it seems like they have a meaning there. Let me have a sip of drink and let's continue. I want to see who that is. Guys, it's so hot out here. Crazy. Okay, what is happening behind the scenes for pile 2? I like your energy a lot. Yeah, bang. Ace of Wands is here. What is happening behind the scenes? You are warriors. You were warriors in the past life. You are people who are really strong. I'm seeing interesting things. I'm gonna tell you about it in a minute. We need more cards. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. I always let gravity do the work, if you've noticed. Ooh, this is nice. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups clarifying the Four of Wands. Okay. Now, what you're aware of already is that there is something about your home that you want to change. Now, it can be as simple as clearing energies, or it can be as simple as, you know, refurbishing or buying new maybe plants or new furniture in your home, or maybe moving out. But what is happening here, what you don't see behind the scenes, this is saying there's gonna be you will need to be a little bit more patient when it comes to big changes in your home environment, because as if there is a new offer coming in too, actually, that you don't know about just yet, and that will impact your decisions and impact your plans in a good way. And once you're gonna have one offer is gonna be coming through a person who is quite stable, who has their home secure, who has their job, who is very financially responsible. And it does seem like this person can be this young person we talk about. So maybe someone will ask you to move in with them or to move closer with them, or to help you out improving your home environment. Now, once that happens, I'm seeing another offer that is going, as if, you know, the first offer is about the project or about an idea, initial idea of some sorts, about stability. And the second offer that I'm seeing, it's coming from the heart. Right? It's more about emotion. So as if someone would want you to feel free with them. That's what I'm hearing. I want you to feel free with me and to be with me, to spend time with me. It can be romantic interest, it can be a friend or family member, doesn't matter. I'm hearing don't be stubborn. Allow people to help you. It's gonna be take it easy. This is saying once you're gonna get that offer, take it easy. It's gonna require a bit time and patience, but everything will be happening very naturally. Things will be moving forward swiftly. You see, you have this cup offered to you here, and here this lady is already holding a cup. You see what I mean? And this is Six of Swords. So as if someone is giving you this cup, and again, we have two people and two people here, giving you that cup. And now you're going forwards together. You might be changing your environment together, or you might want to improve your home and stability together. Whoever this person is, some of you might know about them because you live with them already. So this would be your counterpart or this would be your partner. But I'm also seeing a wedding for someone out there that is going to be a bit unexpected. You might hear about the wedding and that is going to be planned, or some of you, congratulations, you're getting married within the year's time. So that's what I'm seeing for pile number 2. I hope that this made sense, and I'm gonna catch you next time, tribe. Love you as always. If you want to join our tribe, subscribe. I'll catch you the next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile 3 people. So I'm going to be channeling from this deck, and I'll also be using the vice versa tarot. Let's see what is it that you don't see just yet, what is happening behind the scenes. Whew. Okay, sorry, the pile before was quite intense. Wow. Whew. Pile 3. I'm hearing the enemy that you imagine to be much stronger than you is actually much weaker. The competition is not as big as you think. The people around you are not as good as you imagine them to be. This is saying put yourself on a pedestal. Put yourself on a pedestal. Don't put other people on it, because in many cases you are much stronger and wiser than some of you that you might think of or compare yourself to. It's time to be a bigger person, this is saying, and in a way, the bigger person in a way where you value yourself more. It's almost as if you need to speak to someone and truly open your heart and say what you think. Be very logical to how you approach this person. If you don't know who I'm talking about just yet, it's going to be shown in the future. Be very straightforward, be very logical to how you communicate with them. Do not play games and do not allow them to play games with you. What is it that you need? What are your values? And how do you want them to treat you? I'm not saying that this is anything bad or there is any dramatic person out there or who is trying to hurt you. It might be for some of you, but more so what this is talking about, be someone who you truly are deep within you and show it to the world. What's hidden and what's behind the scenes is what you are hiding, this is saying. And you are hiding how beautiful and big of a person you are, how many wise advices you have, and what kind of values you have. You have strong family values. This is saying, is the life that you are living now, or the people who are surrounding you have the same values like you do. Not everyone has to have the same values, but those who you imagine to be in your life in the long run, they must. That was quite an intense pile, guys. Whew. Okay. I love this. This is saying that you're about to endure. You're about to go onto a new adventure. There's a new door, as if the new door just appeared out of nowhere the moment you started taking first steps. You just need to start taking the first steps towards what you want. And the door will appear magically, this is saying. But in order to do that, it might be difficult because you might have to sacrifice something that you maybe want to hold on to, or someone. But the moment you take the first couple of steps, you're gonna notice a new door opening for you, and it's gonna be quite magical, I must tell you. Very unexpected, but I think you don't see this just yet at all. I don't think a lot of you believe that that door can open, but believe me, it will. Wow. Let's use the Kipper deck. Let's see what area of your life will be changing, what you don't see happening just yet, but will in the future. Your expectations will be met. Black cat is important. Look up the spiritual meaning of a black cat. If you have a black cat, it's your helper, this is saying. That cat is your helper. Pay attention to what that cat is looking at, which corner. Is she scared? Is she relaxed? Where she's at? It's saying, because look up the cats, what they are able of. They're very close to the spiritual realm. And it's saying the answers might be even where your cat is lying and which area of the house is not the best or is not the most relaxed, and maybe you can use some cleansing there, or most specifically which people cat is not approving of. So maybe your energy fields are very different and maybe you feel drained about around some people, or if you come back from work and that job is not for you, your cat can feel that. The animal doesn't have to be a cat only, but the I would say the closest to the spirit realm, right? Okay, what area of your life is changing? Okay, so if you have any formalities that you are dealing with, or maybe documents that you are signing or permissions that you need, this is saying you're gonna get your answer. Now, for some of you have no clue what I'm talking about just yet, but in the future you will be dealing with contracts or formalities, this is saying, and as if that's gonna be pre-planned for you. So if you're gonna have an opportunity coming your way, like a job or maybe a visa you spontaneously want to apply for, you haven't planned that, but it just comes up, this is saying that's something to look forward to. Let's let gravity do the work and let's see a bit more. Let's see a bit more. Pile 3, you're very in tune. This is saying what you're feeling, what your gut feeling is telling you that is a bit shady or is a bit like, it's true. It's saying it's true. You see the clarity, you know about it. Yes, that's the right place to go. Yes, that's the right venture to take on. Yeah, it's all about demolishing everything that is not for you. Your intuition knows, you see? Your intuition knows. Your intuition is like, hey, you knew that was going to happen. You knew that this is going to go down. You knew about it. There's a lot of power struggle here for pile 3. This is like, there's going to be peace after the storm, this is saying. But for pile 3s, a lot of things that you think that are impossible for you, no one is holding you back. You might be the one who's holding yourself back. This is all about sabotaging, this is saying. You can grasp, this new venture. You can start new, this is saying. But maybe sometimes your thoughts don't allow you to, because you're thinking, what if? Can I do this? Can I seek for this freedom? Can I move towards a new venture? How do I make up my mind? This is saying it's all in your hands. But sooner or later, if you're not gonna make a step forward, the universe will interfere. When the universe interferes, that's when we have Tower happening, right? So we have the similar shift, but it happens in a much more chaotic way, a bit like a wake-up call, But I love those, honestly. Like, I love those. There's a lot of lightning here. Look up the spiritual meaning of a lightning, because that's very important. For a lot of you, an unexpected news of some sorts are coming your way that will change your life around big time. And those news will be coming very quickly from a person who has a lot of air in their chart, or who is a very straightforward talker. They don't bullshit. They're gonna send you a message. There are a lot of birds that I'm seeing. Bird over here, there, here. I saw one more somewhere. Here. Right? So what this is saying, you will hear news from a person. Pay attention to butterflies. This will come out unexpectedly. It can be good news, it can be bad news. Doesn't matter. It's only your perception, how you take it, because the main goal of those news or unexpected event is to change your life around in order for you to make up your mind what you want to do when it comes to creating. Let's clarify the Two of Wands here. You hold it in your hands, you see? You hold the opportunities in your hands, this is saying. Go and get it. Yeah, go and get it. We have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're holding on to something for too long and it's boring now. It's expired. It's not for you anymore, but it's difficult to let go of it. Yeah, because it's not making you warm. Something or someone is not making you warm. When is the time that you will allow yourself to completely shift your life around? It's almost as if you are reinventing yourself in the future and you don't see it happening just yet at all, because you're like, what can happen, you know? But one day can change one person's life around, right? And it seems like that's something that is gonna be happening for you. Whew, I want to pull more cards for pile 3. Yeah, you're coming out of the prison or restriction. Prison can be in your own head, right? Because the Eight of Swords for me is always about, you know, imprisonment and being held hostage by your own head. Now, for someone out there, I must say, it's for someone out there. Be careful who you choosing to go to a battle with, because there is no need to go and battle someone if it's coming from ego. Focus on your own thing. Don't try to prove someone wrong. Don't try to prove someone anything that you believe in. There is no need, because you'll put yourself in your own prison that is, you know, in your own head, and you might create some karma for yourself here. So this is not for all of you, but this is for some of you, and as usual, I'm telling you what I see. Because you see, if you go for that battle, whatever it is, it's saying you might be the one who's left out in the cold, not the other person. So respond, but do not fight. Respond calmly, but do not fight. Be transparent. Start anew. This is saying you're already holding a vision. You're already holding a vision, but for pile number 3, there's the unexpected is in your hands. It's almost like you have to take the first steps in order to create a new life. Someone truly in pile 3 wants a completely new life, because there were so many things that went wrong, and this is saying there is a bit more clearance to do, you know, karmic clearance, in order for you to get there. But you're nearly there. Now the next half year up to a year, it's up to you what steps you take to create this new life. It's all about the new life, pile 3s. Hold a different vision. This is saying the thought patterns and the routine that you had before, if you want to create a completely new life or new self, right? It's saying you're going to have to change it around. We cannot create a new life from doing the same thing all over again, or thinking the same thoughts. It's very difficult, right, for us to reprogram our minds, but if you want to do so, it's very possible. A lot of good results. Check out Joe Dispenza. Someone already signed up with them, I think. Is it you, Natalie, if you're watching this? I think you went for my advice and you had a course with him. Let me know how it went. It must have been great. See, and we have the Fool. What you don't see happening, you can't start over. That's exactly what I was talking to you about. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. What you don't see happening behind the scenes, that once you take the first step, the Fool doesn't over plan, right? Fool goes like, I might as well go here. Oh, I might as well take this, you know, opportunity. Doesn't overthink things. Fool doesn't. Goes with his gut, where he's being drawn to. Now, this is gonna take you to a place, again, a bird, another bird, a place of independence, financial independence, and for a lot of you, spiritual, energetic. I mean, cutting the cords. I'm keep hearing go, 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 you know, so I don't know what it means for you exactly, guys. Please let me know down below. This was very interesting because I was talking to 5 different people and all those scenarios were different, so I tried to put it in one, but I hope it made sense for someone out there. Tribe, love you as always. Thanks for coming back. If you'd like to join us, subscribe. I'll catch you the next time. Bye for now. Hello pile 4 people, so let's see what we have for you. I'll be just chilling, channeling here. We'll be using vice versa tarot and the Kipper deck. So let's see what you don't see happening behind the scenes. For some of you out there, guys, your third eye might be overactive. So overactive. So look up how to balance it out. There needs to be a bit of more balance. For some others out there, seeing specifically younger people, so I'd say around 20 years old, it seems like what you don't get just yet is that you might notice things, you might not understand what's happening around you, might feel things, synchronicities and weird stuff is happening. It's saying it's all part of you being more in tune with self and with spirit, and it's part of a journey. Enjoy it. Part of a journey. If you feel like you are bothered by your third eye, there's ways to balance it out. Look it up. I don't want to talk about it here, but I also think that when it comes to balancing your chakras, it can work different ways for different people, so it's a very personal journey, I'd say. Now, very interesting info is coming through. Too specific, so it's not for everyone. If you're thinking about having a tattoo, look up the meanings of the symbols, because once you tattoo something on your body, it has an influence. So see if that influence is good, or that influence is something just, you know, I just find it beautiful, or it's in fashion. It's saying if you're about to do any modification to your body, take a bit more interest to it. Maybe you can put an ancient touch to it, or you could maybe somehow include your ancestors or a person who has passed away who is quite important. For someone specific out there, it's almost as if the one of your deceased is saying if you're about to have a new tattoo, maybe you could have a little symbol for me out there as well. Only if you are thinking about it, okay? And if you are close to that person, you know who I'm talking with here. Comment down below if that's you. Now for pile 4, this is saying what you don't see happening is that once you truly forgive yourself and other people, specifically what 1 or 2 people have done in the past, that's when you will release yourself to freedom. You're already really balanced and good. I'm seeing you have a really big heart, but what this is saying, there's little bit to pay attention to in order for you to completely live your best extra life. Damn, look at those eyes. You guys might be getting visions, dreams, strange dreams, because you're supposed to be shamans, witches, right? You're supposed to make an impact in this life. Look up the meaning of a shell, spiritual meaning of a shell. I do think that for some of you, you might find yourself maybe improving your household. You're supposed to be shamans in this lifetime. This is saying there's more abilities to you than what you see just yet. So maybe you would want to change the way you work, or you would want to read about something or deepen your knowledge. Maybe find a spiritual teacher that you can fully trust. Your gut feeling is going to tell you if that's the right person for you or not. You almost see through people, and sometimes you doubt yourself and saying what's happening behind the scenes. We're trying to show you that what you feel and what you think It always is right. That's your gut feeling talking to you. And we are asking, as if your ancestors, your guides are asking you to be even more in tune. You are super protected. There is nothing for you to be afraid of, especially when you freak out when you see weird stuff happening. You are super protected here by ancient spirits. Damn powerful. Let me have a sip of a drink. Let's continue. I mean, come on, look at those eyes, right? Whew. Okay, what area of your life will be changing and what you don't see happening just yet? I think you see everything happening. You don't even need tarot pile number 4. Why did you click? You don't even need divination tools. You know everything. But maybe some of you don't trust it just yet. Or when feelings are involved, you don't know. You get confused. But listen to your body tells you. So how you can do that, if for example, you know, when feelings are involved, is this person right for me, you know, or what do they think, or what do they feel? So how to put feelings aside is to truly listen to how your body feels like. So like imagine as if that person is here, right? And there are 2 ways to go. There is one way to walk towards that person, and there is the other way to avoid them. Close your eyes and imagine how does your body feel if you're going towards that person? How do you feel physically? Is your body leaning towards that person without any expectations, any emotions? It's just physical sensation, right? Or does your body feel better when you take a different route? Does it feel easier for you? Physically, does it feel like it's drawing you in, or that person is drawing you in magnetically? See, I hope it's making sense. It's very hard to describe the bodily sensations, you know, when you have to switch off the emotions, your thoughts. But with practice, it becomes much easier. What area of your life is going to be changing what you don't see? Relationship with a female. And your thoughts. I want one more. Little child. I do see a younger person that you will find yourself surrounded by in the future. Now, this can be a project. We're going to see a bit more with vice versa tarot. What is happening behind the scenes for pile 4? What is happening behind the scenes? Someone is getting pregnant, guys. I have to say it. Someone from your surrounding, or maybe for some of you. What you don't see coming right now, there is a visitation that will be happening, and that person is someone you haven't seen for, I think, a long time. It's like you are reuniting with someone almost. See, again, we have the 3rd eye coming through here in Temperance card. There is a big need for you to focus on the 3rd eye, this is saying. You know, it's funny what I remembered. I don't remember how that video was called on my channel. Damn. Let me find it quickly. If you want to practice seeing without actually seeing, me and Joe, my fellow friend, tarot reader, soul sister, his channel is called Joseph Moon. It used to be the Raven Tarot. We have done practice, but let me find it on my channel. How is that video called? 3rd eye practice. So search on my channel 3rd eye practice, and it's called Can We Guess Any Details Blindfolded. So what we do there, we blindfold each other, well, one at a time, and Joe shuffles the deck and he pulls out the card, and I have to describe what I'm seeing, sensing about that card with eyes closed. So that would be a really good practice. I just reminded myself that we need to do this again. But remote viewing, maybe some of you, it seems like there is a need for you to deepen your spiritual gifts here. I don't like calling it gifts because we all come with it, some stronger, some not, but it's the same like going to the gym and practicing. You know, if I stop practicing, then someone who is a newbie, they can overwork me, if that makes sense. There's a very strong need for you guys to not to be afraid of your abilities, and that's happening to you for a reason. Also, if you'd like to clear your energy or become a bit healthier when it comes to, you know, seeing clearly, on Joseph Moon's channel, he was talking about water with one other lady. So maybe go and watch that live. Shout out to Joe if he's chosen this pile as well. Because there is a strong connection to water here as well, I'm seeing. And these are the suggestions or maybe the signs that you might have been getting, you know, to improve something. But maybe you've delayed it, you know, how we all go like, maybe the next time. But it's as if Spirit is asking you to go for it, you know, to improve. And don't be afraid, I keep hearing, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to walk the spiritual path. You're gonna discover beauty there. You're gonna discover much more than you think. It's gonna feel like home to you in that community. You're gonna be much more balanced. You're gonna start noticing people who come in your way out of nowhere. You're just gonna be connecting, especially if you feel like you are lonely or if you don't have friends. This is saying you need to go and live your best life when it comes to your spirituality now. Spirituality is a broad term. Wherever you find yourself feeling best, take interest in that. It's gonna be a slow but very exciting journey, this is saying. By the way, what you don't see behind the scenes also, I have to say it, someone is daydreaming about you, especially when it comes to evening time. So if you feel presence of another person, or if you feel like you are warm, or if someone is protecting you, there is a person thinking about you. Let's see who they are. Let's see who they are. This is someone who might be fighting in order to get noticed, but this is regarding their career. They probably have a lot of followers or a lot of people look up to them, but it hasn't been an easy ride. In order to be successful, it wasn't an easy ride. They're still battling their way to the top, if that makes sense. Yeah, but they're very powerful energetically. They're very lucky in life as well. But you see, they put a lot of work in what they do. Yeah, they have their demons tamed. This is someone who would, make their demons their friends, and that's what we're all supposed to do. Not to get rid of the shadow side, but understand it, make it our, friend, and just know how to deal with it. And that's what this person does. They are planning maybe to explore the world or to go on some kind of a trip. They're thinking about a new vision. Definitely. This is very strong energy. This is someone who might be possibly older than you are, or someone who has a boss energy about them, or someone who is visible to the public eye. So I hope that this made sense, Pile 4. That was quite an interesting reading. Choose what's for you, because that was reading for like 3 different people, okay? choose your messages, and if you're new, join our tribe. Tribe love you as always. I'll catch you the next time. Think of a dream, make a wish. It's gonna happen. Bye for now.